Hey everyone, it's Trish and I'm back again with another card from my holiday series. I apologize for me being gone for a little while, but bronchitis and an ear infection hit the little one, and then every single person in this house has gotten sick and she has a double ear infection again. So it's been kind of hectic dealing with that, but I am back with another card. I was able to finally edit this video for you guys. I'm starting out today with the Mom Elephant stamp set. And this one's called Cozy Christmas. I believe this one came out last year, and I have been dying over the stamp set and just have not gotten it until this year, so I'm happy I finally got it. So I stamped the tree portion with the regular topping to it with some Memento Tuxedo black ink because I am coloring it with Copics. I'm sticking to two colors. I'm doing very basic coloring on this. I'm using YG63 and YG67, as you can see, and I'm being pretty sloppy. I should have been a little bit more careful because I'm not cutting this tree out, so there's a couple spots where green did come out of the line, so I should have been a little bit more cautious, but yeah, you know, you live and you learn. So I'm very roughly coloring this with these two colors. I put down a wash of the YG63, then I'm adding a little bit of shading with the YG67, and then going back with the YG63 just to soften up those edges so it's not so harsh. I'm going in and I'm trimming down this panel. I believe this panel came out to be about 2.5 inches wide, and I don't even remember the length because I just kind of eyeballed it. And then I'm taking my EK Success. This is the postage edge border punch, which I love. I use it all the time, and I know they have dies like this, but sometimes the punch is just so much easier just to pull out of my drawer and just punch it. So then you see that I've gone ahead and die cut the word Mary right over the tree, and this die set is from Ellen Hudson. Is the brand new ones that just came out from the Essentials by Ellen, called Merry and Bright, and I just love the font on this by Julie. So I've gone ahead and cut out Mary right out of the center of the tree. I'm going to back that with that glitter paper that you saw, and then I'm going to I also have that Bright up at the top that's also been cut out. And I've inked up this Tim Holtz Holiday Knit Background number 2 stamp set. This stamp, it just came out this year, with just some Versamark ink, and I've inked that onto red cardstock, which is 4 inches by 5.25. It's to mat the front panel of my card, and it just gives it that nice watermark look. And so I'm laying out my card here. I'm using a basic A2 size card. The card base is by Nina. It's Desert Storm. I believe it's the 100-pound cardstock. And so what I've done is I've cut out the Mary out of the center of the tree, and I cut 4 of this bright word die, and I've stacked it so it really makes it pop and almost makes it look like a chipboard piece. And I also cut it out of the glittery gold paper, and I'm putting that on the top. I like how the white is really stark on the sides, and then that glittery gold paper just pops at the top. I don't know, I just love how it looks. So now I'm just kind of lining up how I want the card exactly, and I'm going to go ahead and put that glitter cardstock on the back of that strip, and I'm using some liquid glue, but then I'm going to use some just regular Scotch tape just to make sure that it's really stuck on there, just to reinforce it a little bit. And I'm trimming any excess tape that I have hanging off the sides just to make it look really nice. So once I've done that, I'm going and I saved every little piece that came out of this when I die cut the Mary, because what I want to do is I want to put in a couple of the pieces that were cut out, like the center of the E as well as the Y. Now you could get away with, if you were mass producing this, not putting those pieces in there, because to you and I, you might not notice it. I mean, to anybody else, you might not notice it, but for me, I really like that look. When you have those pieces in there, I don't know, it just finishes it off. But like I said, if you're mass producing it, I would totally skip that part and just leave it alone. So I'm just adhering the red panel onto the front of my card towards the top end, which is some basic tape runner. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach this white piece. And again, I'm just really lining up exactly where I want everything to go. And I've marked off where I need to cut the top of that panel, and even though I marked it, I still wasn't 100% happy with where it was laying out on the card, so I actually went a little bit farther up and just trimmed it off. No big deal there. And here I am thinking again. So I'm attaching the rest of the pieces. I've cut out the bright, like you already saw, and the and sign, and I've attached that with just that the Zig two-way glue pen. And then once I've done that, I like the look of it, but I feel like, I don't know, it just needs a little extra something. So I'm taking my Signo white gel pen, and I'm just creating some faux stitching along the outside edge of this card. And I really like how that looked. And then I still felt like something was missing. And I really felt like the tree was lacking something, but I didn't want to overdo the tree and take away from that gorgeous gold paper. So what I did was I stamped the starry top that comes in the stamp set with some StazOn ink on the glittery gold paper. I cut it out, and then I went over the edges with just a fine black marker just to really make it, stand out, and I attached it with some foam tape. And that's it. That's my card for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Check the links down below for the supplies used, and I'll see you on the next video.